It's Mo. It is March, and March for me is TBR month. During TBR month, during March, I like to look at my TBR. I like to assess it. I like to do TBR related videos like tag videos. I like to show my entire TBR. Last year during TBR month, I didn't show my entire TBR because I had over 600 books. I still have over 600 books even though I've been doing things to try and pare them down, like going through my TBR, like doing try chapters to get rid of books, like trying to be really good about my book acquiring ban and not picking up books and not adding books to my TBR, and like reading books off of my TBR. So even reading audiobooks that I have physically as well. I thought a fun thing to do for TBR month would be to go through and give you a bookshelf tour of my read shelves. We are going to look at my TBR shelves later in the month, but for now I thought it would be fun to go through, do a little bookcase tour, and show you what my read shelf look like, show you how I organize my read shelf. Since I've been working on my TBR shelves and since I've been working on my library, I was able to like organize it, and it looks like pretty decent right now, so I think it's a good time to show it to you. I kept it really real by not dusting them off. So I took a bunch of footage of the shelves. I took some footage showing the shelves as they are with the decorations on them and as they like look and as they live in my life. And then I took footage without the knickknacks, or without the knickknacks that obscure the books, so you could actually see the books that I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. I have 17 shelves on these bookcases that I devote to that. There's a couple of other shelves that are like my children's books, which I'm not showing you. I can do that in another video if you want, so let me know that. And I have 2 shelves that have other stuff on them as well. They're kind of like half shelf each. Away we go to the footage of the actual bookshelf. If you have any questions about any of the books you see on there, about any of the knickknacks you see on there, definitely let me know in the comments below.
There you see now how all your so-called power counts for absolutely nothing. How your entire empire of destruction comes crashing down, all because of one little cherry. One little. What a lovely ballet. It seems so full of form and color. One little.
Those are my red shelves. There are a lot of books on there that I have not read. So there are a lot of books that were my husband's books because we've combined our books. There's a lot of books on there that go into collections. So like I have a big Agatha Christie collection, and those I haven't read all of the books yet, but I like to keep them there on my red shelf, especially because it helps me like assess for space. You can see I try to leave a little space on all my shelves for new books coming in. Since starting BookTube, I save all the books that I read for the year and I put them on a separate shelf. It's over here. That had 26 books on it at time of filming. The yearly red shelf, I keep all my books on there, and then at the end of the year I go through them and I decide what I'm going to keep and what I am going to get rid of. I don't keep all the books that I've read. I really only keep books that I think I'll reread or have some sort of sentimental value, or I particularly like love the cover or something like that. So that's why there's only 696 books on my big red shelf, 26 books on my yearly red shelf. Obviously, I've read a lot more books than that. I read 169 books just last year. So the reason that there's so few on my red shelf is because I don't keep every single book. So like I said, on my big red shelves, there are 696 books, and out of those 696 books, there's quite a few that have duplicates. So you could also see from the footage that I keep duplicates of all my favorite books, and certainly when I'm picking up vintage copies of books like my Agatha Christie collection, I have duplicates in there too. If we did no dupes, I would have 603 books on my red shelf. I thought another interesting tidbit number is that I have 181 books on my red shelf that I have read since joining BookTube. Another good statistic is that I have 168 books on my red shelf that I have never read. So those are either my husband's books or they are duplicate books. So I thought that was interesting. If we're talking about, do I have a library? A personal library, it's been said, is 1,000 books. So according to books that I have read, I don't have a library because I only have 696 books on the red shelves, and 168 of those I haven't even read. So I do not have a library according to that if we're going by my red shelf alone, but because I have at least 600 books on my TBR, if you're counting my TBR, I do have a library because I have over 1,200 books. And that doesn't even count my reference shelf books, that doesn't even count my baseball books, that doesn't count all my comics. I probably have 500 graphic novels at least. And it doesn't include my children's books, so my like picture books and stuff like that. So if we're going by all the books in the house, then yes, I definitely have a full library. I might even have double what is considered a library, so over 2,000 books. But don't forget, at the end of this month, I'm going to be counting all the books on my TBR. So if you would like to see a video that is all my reference books, all my children's books, all my comics, and see how many books I have total in the entire house, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of my shelves. I don't think they're very aesthetic, so let me know what you thought of that, and if you organize your books in a similar way. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!